So, guys, this is a real rough and tough video that I've had to shoot today because I'm showing you my real life. Now, this is a property that was completed a few months ago and the renovation was a full back to brick with no expense spared, and today it's my first day on site and I've come to snag the property before it gets let out to tenants. Now, what I'm about to show you is actually going to shock you, and this is exactly what happened as I walked through the door the first time. So you're seeing exactly what I saw. Now, at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about how you combat things like this, what you do. But for now, let's just get straight into it. You can see in my demeanor that I'm not happy, but I am a guy that fixes problems. I am a guy that finds solutions, and I can moan and blame and point the fingers at every single person, but ultimately, I'm the CEO, I'm the boss, I'm the Capitan, I'm Jack Sparrow, it's my problem. So, walked into this house. Now, if you just do a walk around like this, it looks cool, okay? Looks really nice. Lovely flooring, lovely carpets, a lovely kitchen. So from the outside, you're like, what could possibly be wrong with this house? Well, first and foremost, we have this right there. Now, that is an issue that has been caused because whoever rendered the front of my house has rendered over the air bricks, and it is causing all of that damp. Then we have this down here. Look at this, guys. The famous stop tap in there, which is right there. That's what they've done. And you know what they've used? They've used a piece of the kitchen cupboard to put in there. They've not done anything to make it look correct. Then look at the gaps on here where they put the windowsills on. So that's really bad, okay? Look at the sealants around the windows, absolutely horrendous. And then if you come up here and you see the tops of my windows, it's just terrible. But you know what, guys? It gets worse. So we come into the kitchen now. Now the kitchen looks okay, but it's not. Look at the gap there. Look at the gap in the kitchen fitting down there. All the way down, when you open the door, shut the door, there's probably about an inch and a half gap. Panels, just not stuck in. Just whatever the hell is going on there. I have no idea what's going on there. I don't have a clue. This here is absolutely horrendous. Look at that. That is a joke. It's just hanging down. It's on an angle. It's just a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. Where's the air vent in the kitchen? Where is the air vent that's in the kitchen? Look at this. Come down here. To be fair, I'm just gonna drop it down and show you. This is horrendous. And when I say horrendous, I mean horrendous. And then we come up here and we start looking up the stairs. If you take a look up here, all of this finish. This on here, finished horrendously. All the cracks everywhere. Now we're upstairs. We'll go into the first bedroom, which is this one. So we have that there, which is obviously a leak from the roof, which, lost for words. Again, we come round, the skirting board is not on correctly, the light switches are not on correctly, there's no door stops, so damage is right there. We come in here, we have that. Look at the state of that up there, it's horrendous. We have more of a leak coming up there. If you come around here, look at how the skirting board's been fitted. Look at how that's been mitered into the corner. Now, I know I always seem like I go on all the time about builders and contractors and trying to find great ones, and I have some of the best contractors I've ever seen, but obviously every now and again something like this happens. Now in here, all around this window, I don't know how you can give a house back based on this, because me, with what I do and the pride that I take in things, I would walk around and I'd be like, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like this. Look at this, guys. This is supposed to be mitered on an angle and fit together. They've pushed it in a corner like that. That's what they've done. I cannot believe what I am seeing. It's one of the worst put together houses. And like I said, there's no expense, there's no, you've got to do it on a budget, there's none of that. It's whatever's needed, give me the price and this is what we'll pay. So this one here, that again replicates, they haven't used a miter block or a miter saw. They've basically just come in here and edged it around. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Again, the plug sockets are all unlevel. If we go into the bathroom, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Look at the top of my tiles. Look at the shoddy way that that's been put in. The door on here has not been put straight and level. The bath's not been silicone correctly. The edging's not been grouted, it's completely missed there. The doors have no handles. The doors have been sanded on the inside. It's live, guys, and it's Isabella, so stay there because this is live. I'm in the middle of recording a live video, so you are making the YouTube channel right now. She said making it what it is, gaining more followers. Please like and subscribe, she says. Okay, I love you, bye. So if you go back into this room, guys, which is quite important, I'll show you here. Can you see where they've sanded the door down for it to close? They've not even varnished the doors. They've not varnished any of the doors in here. So I'm unhappy, but like I said, we're problem solvers and we will find a solution. Now, the solution is very simple. We rectify all the problems. So how do you stop and combat something like this happening? Well, first and foremost, you should have full responsibility over your own development. Now, for me, it's a little bit more difficult because I have so many going on that I have project managers in place, people who are supposed to manage all of my stuff. Now, a project manager's job is to make sure that this doesn't happen when it comes to the end. So we don't pay and then we can't get the builders back. We always keep a lump sum of money. But to be fair, guys, these things can be spotted by a project manager if they're visiting the sites regularly. So if I'd have come here whilst the skirting board was being fitted and I was watching how the skirting board's being fitted, I'd be like, what are you doing? To be fair, if I was on site when this skirting board was being fitted, well, all the contractors that day would have been sacked just by watching them doing what they're doing. There's nobody out there in today's world that really, okay, that's incorrect. I shouldn't say nobody because there are, but there's a very small percentage, like the 1%, out there that will actually take pride in what they do. Most people just want to get the quick buck, make as much money as they can, don't really care about the aftermath of anything and move on to the next one. Now, you know, if that's how you feel and that's how you live your life, well, it will catch up with you eventually and you'll never get anywhere. But if you take pride in what you do and you actually pay attention to how everything is, you will be well more respected, money will flow, you will add value to people's lives, and you will continue to prosper. Shortcutting like this house, that's not the way to go. Now guys, when I say that I've only walked around and done the overview with you, I haven't checked if any of the windows and doors open, I haven't checked all the running water yet. There's a number of things in snagging that I have not done to this property just yet. I am giving you a cosmetic overview. And all of these problems I am finding just by looking. And even though I'm looking at the camera, this thing here is screaming at me, Steve, just spent a load of money and it's gone down the drain. So combating it, you have to have the right people in your team. You have to have the right people around you. People who have your intentions at heart. People who take pride in their job. People who understand the level that the owners are at. Now my philosophy in life is I have to be the best at everything I do. Everything has to be 10 out of 10. So this property, nothing can happen to this property now until I get a team in here who turns this around. Now guys, that means I've got to rip all the skirting off the walls. That means there's tiles in the bathroom that might need to come off. There's plasterboard that needs to be removed. All of these lights, which are my favourite lights as well, by the way, but they're not the colour that I actually picked on my specification sheet. All of these have got paint all around them. So if that doesn't clean off, they have to be replaced. My doors are a couple of inches too short when they close. I don't like the look of it. My name's on this property. It's not going to happen. The kitchen's not fitted correctly. There's certain things that have got to be changed. So to rectify this, guys, it's going to cost me in excess of £6,000-7,000 to get it completely sorted and get it to where I need it to be. But again, I have a moral compass and I have a philosophy in life that you have to do well by others, otherwise things can go completely wrong in your life. So you've just got a live reaction of me walking around a house that I've come to today and seen these problems. And again, like I said, guys, they're only problems if I make them a problem, because I will fix every single one of them and then I will come back for you guys and do a complete video on the proper way this house is supposed to be. But yeah, one take, no nonsense. I've showed you everything that's in here and everything that I'll need to fix in this property. So guys, if you like these types of videos, comment below, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel because we've just passed 19,000. We're well on the way to 20,000. And I just make Doona's life so easy with these one takes.